Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is the look we're going to do. We're going a little extra, just a little extra today. We're not going to be like full glam extra. Just kidding, yeah we are. So we're going to go in with the James Charles palette. We're going to go in with some unicorn tears, which are my stars. And other than that, everything will be in the description box. If you want to, make sure you are subscribed, you like this video, you leave a comment, leave your Instagram handle, everything like that. Other than that, let me know what you think, and let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna do something bright. I have art already, primed my eyes, done my eyebrows for the most part, kind of screwed up on them, but that's okay. If I sound a little weird, I'm sorry, I can't hear out of this ear at all. My throat hurts, everything's just a little messed up today. But we're just going to use the James Charles palette. We're going to do something bright. So first I'm going to dip in straight into this hot pink shade. And I'm taking it on a M433. This is like my go-to brush, and this color I'm almost hitting the pan on because it is my favorite. So I picked up some of that brush and I'm just going to dab it into my crease. I used my Morphe white concealer to prime my eyes and then put a little white shadow over it just to lock it in place since I haven't done my face yet. And because I haven't done my face is because I'm going to do such a bright eye. I'm sorry, I'm really sick. I know that's disgusting. I'm going to do a bright eye, so I want to do my face last. But I'm just going to pack on this pink shade. We're going to just do something a little fun. It's very gloomy here today, and that we're supposed to get a thunderstorm with that hurricane down south. It's like making here super cold. Okay. So we have that pink shade on. I'm going to put a little bit more up here. I want this to be very concentrated and very bright since it is going to get blended out. So you might look a little crazy for a little bit, but that's okay. So next I'm going to pick up a M518. It's just another fluffy brush. And I'm going to dip into the super light pink shade. And what this is going to do, I'm sorry, excuse me. What this is going to do is I'm going to use this shade to blend out the hot pink. And I'm just putting the light pink right on the edge to just smoke out that hot pink. And I mean, the light pink doesn't do a whole lot, but it does just give it a little bit of a extra color. Do little circular motions, windshield wiper motions. See how much better that looks versus that? I just dipped that into black. Okay, light pink. Same thing on this side. Go on the edge of the hot pink. Windshield wiper motions, circular motions. Pick up a little bit more. And this one I am not tapping off. Normally I'll pick up a shadow and like tap it off. This one I'm not doing that with. Because it is such a light shade, I want all of it that I can get on my eyelid. This light pink is one of my favorite shades to blend with because I do hot pink eyes quite often. Like, I think that is one of my favorite looks, is a hot pink eye. So just blend till you feel like your hand's gonna fall off, pretty much. Okay. So now that we have the hot pink on, I'm going to take a more concentrated brush. Make sure it's clean. I'm going to pick up that same hot pink shade mixed with a little bit of this one. So these two shades mixed together. And I'm going to pack it on the outer corner. I'm taking a small pointy brush. This is a JH40. So it's smaller. It has a little bit of a point on it, which means it's going to be able to get into my crease a lot better. And I'm going to just take like the tip of that and run it right in where my crease is. What this is going to do is just darken up my crease and give my eye a little bit more dimension. I didn't want to go straight in with this fuchsia color because I feel like the more you build your colors, the better the overall look is going to turn out. So again, tap on the outer corner and blend into your crease. I am just picking up a little bit at a time because I don't want to just go in straight with a fuchsia color and it be like way too much. So just a little bit at a time. I mean, you can always build it. When you're working with bright colors, you just want to take your time. You want to build because you want them to be able to be blended very nicely and not, I don't know, you don't want like light pink, fuchsia, our next color. Like you want to blend it together. Okay, so back to that second brush we had, just the fluffy one. And I'm just going to take that and just swipe it over the fuchsia we just put down. I love it already. Can anybody like not do their hair? I mean, not do their makeup with their hair down? I cannot for the life of me put makeup on with my hair down. So that's why it's always up. Okay, that's pretty much my crease. And then we're just going to put a cut crease on there. So pick your favorite concealer, whatever it may be. I am going to go in with, if I can find my brush first of all, I'm going to go in with makeup remover. So for me, I'm going to take some of this and put it on my rag. I'm just going to drench my rag in that. And then I'm going to take a super small brush. This is normally the one I use for my highlight, but I'm going to run that in the makeup remover. I actually snapped this brush in half, so there's tape on it. And I need a mirror. So I have makeup remover on my brush. The reason I do makeup remover first is because it'll get all the color off, and then I can go in with concealer and like put my base back down. So, ooh, I'm so sorry for that. Let's clean this up. You guys see how it literally just removes all the eyeshadow that is there. And cut creases will take time. Like, you want your crease to be as decent as you can get it. Okay, so my brush broke. So we're just gonna skip over that part. My cut crease is done. My concealer is on. Let's just keep going because I really need a new one of those brushes, but I can't let it go. It's so sad. So now I'm just going to take a flat brush. This is the JH41. So if you can see, just a flat brush. You can see all my self-tanner on my hand. And I am going to spray it, if I can find some setting spray. Okay. So take your favorite setting spray. It doesn't matter what it is. Just take a spray. I'm going to spray it on this brush. And then I'm going to dip into this shimmery purple shade. You guys can see that? Just a shimmery shade. It'll give our eye look a little something extra without being like over the top and too much. If hot pink eyes aren't already over the top and too much. So just dip into that. And what your wet brush is going to do is just pick up the pigment a little better because it does have some shimmer in it. You just want it to be able to be picked up as well as it can be. So I have the purple on there and I'm just going to pat it where we did the cut crease. Pick up a little more. You may have to use a lot of this. You don't really want to swipe it across your eyelid. You more so just want to pat it on there. Shade isn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be, so we might be adding a little something to it. That's kind of dull. That's a little sad. I've never used that color before. I've only swatched it, and I was hoping it was going to be a lot more vibrant than that. But it's not. I'm sorry if I keep like looking over here. This is where my actual mirror is. So again, just patting that where you have your cut crease. I mean, like, it's cute. It's just not, it's not as much as I want it to be. It's not really that buildable either. A little bummed. Not gonna lie, a little bummed. But let's blend the outer corner, outer edge, and then I think I'm gonna go in with like a Stila, however you say her name. The glitter, and probably put glitter on it because I kind of want a little more than this. It's kind of just, there. So we're going to go back in with the JH40, the one we used on our crease. And we're going to pick up that fuchsia shade again. So we're going to pick up the fuchsia, and then I think I might go in with a little bit of the dark purple. Maybe we'll just mix the two. Let's just mix the two. Fuchsia, dark purple on one brush. I'm just going to dab it on my outer corner. That purple is just not doing it for me. I was like so excited about it. And I'm kind of bummed because it's kind of like boring. I like using a smaller brush on my outer corner just because I like being able to control how I'm blending it better. So again, just tap those two mixed shades. And then blend them a little bit. Y'all, we gotta amp up this look. It is not doing it for me at all. Okay, we gotta put some glitter on this. Let me close this palette real quick. This is Smoky Storm. You guys can see that. Let's swatch it. That might be pretty. Let's just go in with the wand it's on. Normally I wouldn't do that. Normally I would put it on a different brush, but that brush is broken now. So, ooh, that is dirty. Oops. Let's just put this over top of the purple. I don't want to put like a ton to where you can't see the purple anymore, but I want enough to where it adds something. My child is awake. That's a little better. You can still see the purple through it, but it has a little bit more of a shimmer. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go in with that purple shade, that dark purple shade we were using. And dab it on the outer corner. And just, it's okay if it's a little sloppy. I'm going to go in with the pink and blend it. But I just want that color on there. I'm going to blend the glitter and the purple with the pink. Same brush, dip into the hot pink this time. Okay, this is where we're going to blend. Hot pink. And then just kind of flick back and forth in between the glitter and the shadow. Just kind of merging them together. Look. That's a little better. All right, same thing on the side, pink. So since we did a more of a pink look, I'm going to take more of a pink highlight. Excuse me. This is like a, ooh, sorry, you can see everything. It has sort of like a pink purple undertone to it, but it's not, like if you can see that, It's not like a whole lot. It's just, it's there versus the other shade. Like you can tell it has a pinkish purple undertone. So I'm taking that on my broken brush that I taped again. And I'm just going to pop that right on my brow bone. Look at how pretty that is. I'm like totally obsessed with this highlight. And this is from the brand Pharmacy. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. It is a new like direct sales company to the US. I will leave all the information on what I'm using in the description box, of course. Okay, now throwing on face, throwing on lashes, and we'll see how I look afterwards. Okay, so I threw some lashes on, threw some liner on, threw my face on, put some lip plumper on. So I took some medicine, drank some Powerade, so I should be good this last little half of this video. Let's throw some highlight on, and then we are going to do under my eyes. So for the highlight, I'm going to take the Pharmacy highlight palette again that had the colors in it. We were just using, this is the one we just used. I think I'm just going to continue using this one for the rest of my face. And the brush I'm going in with is the JH09. And just wait till you guys see this highlight. Like, I'm in love. In love. Woo! It is so bright. So blinding. If you want a blinding highlight, this is for you. This color is gorgeous too. If you want subtle, but you still want it to be like shimmery and you can still tell you have it on without being crazy bright, it is a beautiful highlight. This I don't know what I would call this shade, gold bronze, this shade anyway. It is gorgeous as eyeshadow for like your inner, where I just put this glitter. If you use that highlight there, oh, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to highlight down my nose, the tip of my nose, the top of my lip, my chin, and then right here. Now that just like adds a little, just a little bit more to my face. And then it'll go in my inner corner once we smoke out my lash line. So for that, I'm going to go back in with my James Charles palette. We're going to do blue. So with a flat brush, I'm going to go in with, let's go in with this dark blue, and then we'll smoke it out with the light blue. So flat brush first, let's just pick up the dark blue and kind of smudge it where I already have my black liner, just a little bit below. More on my lash line than my waterline. And I'm just putting this on there so that there's a little bit more depth to my eyes instead of just going in with straight light blue. So that just adds just a little bit, but without going too much. Next, I'm going to pick up the JH, what is on here? 33. Already has blue on it, that's why I'm using it. And then we're going to go in with the bright blue. So I'm going to hold my brush straight up, just so the bristles of it touches under my eye. Just go back and forth. I did knock it off because I don't want a ton of fallout under my eye. Same on this side. And I didn't really want to do a pink under eye because it's kind of what I always do on, like, you know, my normal weekend looks. Normal weekend looks is pink eyeshadow for me. So I figured blue would make it a little different. Give it a little something. Got a little carried away over here. That's kind of pretty, right? Adds a little something. If you don't like the blue, I mean, you can always go in with a different shade. It doesn't matter. You can do pink. I just wanted that little bit of contrast. Okay, so now I'm going to take that highlight shade I used and just pop that on my inner corner. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. This next step is just like extra, which doesn't need to be done, but you know, we're going to do it. So I have these stars. They're from Hobby Lobby. They are called Unicorn Tears. So what I'm going to do is just dump a very little bit of them. Ooh, that's too much. Just a couple of them in the lid so they are easier to grab. I don't have a Q-tip. Yes, I do. Okay, bear with me. So we have my Unicorn Tears and my Q-tips. These Q-tips are going to help me pick up the stars easier. And now is where we're gonna go full dramatic. Okay, I'm going to take my lash glue and just put it, I'm gonna have to look in this mirror, right under my eyebrow on this side. And then we're just gonna let that one dry before I get this slightly wet. You see my little stars? You can see the reflection. And I'm gonna hold it so that it's straight on like I want. And pop that onto the glue. I'm going to put 2 right there. If I can get them unstuck from each other. Oops. Oh! Look how cute. I'm going to put one right up here. And then one down here. So I went ahead and added some glue to that. And then pick up another star on my Q-tip. I just think doing it with a Q-tip is easier for me, but it's really whatever you think works best for you. I'm loving this, guys. Loving it. I've been like obsessed with these stars. That's cute. That's cute. Ooh. That's cute. Okay, let's do the other eye. I wasn't like really sure how this was gonna actually look. So again, I'm gonna knock it in on my lashes. Put a little bit of glue under the front of my eyebrow. You could probably honestly use glitter glue, but it is like noon and I need these things to last all day. Hold the star the way you want it. Pop it on there. Pick up 1, not 2. Oops. Okay. Now we've taken this look to another level. Glue, stars, make sure that's wet. You could spray it, you don't have to use your tongue. And last one. Okay. What do we think of the eyes? Because I'm obsessed. Let's throw some lips on. So I'm going to go in with a Pharmacy lip liner. I'm not sure what shade it is. That's okay. I will leave the shade in the description box. It is just a nude color. It has like a slight like peachy undertone. And I am just going to overline my lips a little bit. Beautiful. And then for color, I'm just going to go in with the Cream Flirt by Morphe. It's just a super nude color. I personally love the darker liner with a nude lip. But that is me. I always take my finger and like kind of blend it a little bit more, because I want the liner to still show but not be overpowering. So that is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, you don't have to go as extra. I mean, you can always change it up, make it your own. If you recreate this look, feel free to tag me on Instagram in it. And make sure you are liked, subscribed, commented, drop your Instagram. And I always subscribe to everybody back. So thank you guys for watching. Okay, this is how bad of a YouTuber I am. Add some mascara to your bottom lashes. I was getting so carried away with wanting to put these stars on my eyes that I didn't remember my mascara. I feel like I always do that every time I do Facebook Lives. I always forget to do my mascara. And then of course, like, set your face. Okay, now that we have mascara on, now, thank you guys for watching.